Traditionally, I will introduce very briefly the SECO WARWICK company as a global company. Then I will focus on the meritum of the subject and will describe state-of-the-art of case hardening in high-volume producers. And then I will introduce a revolutionary system for the future, which is vacuum furnaces technology. Our achievement so far is over 3,200 furnaces located all over the world. The location you can see in the main industrial area and in more than right now 60 countries all over the world. Materials is very well accepted in any kind of mechanical movement transmission, power or force transmission. So typical parts are gears, shafts, whatever you want to move, rotate.
Two sections, one giving a bit of a background on quality standards and CQI9, and then the second half of the presentation is going into some very new examples of solutions for the CQI9 standard. These solutions are currently being worked on and will be available in India and globally in 2016. So similar to the presentation by SECO earlier today, they are building an R&D furnace which will be available next year. We have some software solutions for CQI9 which are currently being developed and they will be available soon next year.
European and US markets, and since 2000 we are a Duplex company and we are present all over the world. We are providing also hot zone, complete hot zone made out of CC material, carbon composite material. So our solutions are the best choice to optimize your current loading concepts and improve the general efficiency of your furnace.
Only 4 to 5 times higher?
Generally, it depends on the material. If you use 12K material, yes, it could be. And if it is 3K or 6K material, we are using 6K material for the fixturing system. So we go up to 10 times.
I just would like to add one additional point.
How long does such a process last?
Depends a little bit also again, but we recommend at least 4 to 5 hours within that temperature range. It's not brittle. CC is not brittle. That's the main purpose of using CC material. It's not brittle. The only thing is you have to of course have a little bit more care.
Case studies and breakthroughs with customer case study and our additional module steel heat analysis. The probe is heated in a portable furnace which can be kept next to the quench tank, not in laboratory. So it transfers the system and you can analyze directly. It's a handy equipment wherein all the analysis can be done directly online. Customer specific material, it can be replaced with any grade and the test can be. I think they participated in the
little about myself, just for your information, so that I can give better service to you. I happen to be associated with Instrumentation Society of America, especially in India, and I am a senior fellow of that society, and also a member of Bureau of Indian Standards, who sets instrumentation standards in India. So any services me or my company can give you, I will be glad.
Sold in 26 countries worldwide, not only in Romania, but in a lot of European countries and in all 5 continents. We produce with solid theoretical and practical background, with skilled and dynamic design team, with developing and testing workshop, and of course with flexible production facilities.
induction heating equipments, basically for welding application, for non-ferrous and ferrous welding, or mass heating dedicated for forging, extrusion, and different other applications. And heat treatment, induction heat treatment equipment. Heat profile. It is possible in individual or magnetic flux concentrator must be used. In all this collaboration.
And creating progress for millions of people. Based in Amber, Nasik, our headquarters is a home to a team of expert metallurgists and engineers who are highly trained and possess in-depth knowledge.
Thank you so much.
I am a freelance consultant, and apart from being a metallurgist, I am also SAP freelance consultant, global consultant. I was consulting globally for last around 21 years all over the world. I am BTech, first class BTech engineer, mechanical engineer from IIT Mumbai. First 11 years of my career was in metallurgy in heat treatment department. Then last around 22 years as SAP management and metallurgical consultant all over the world.
We are mainly devoted to design and build analytical instruments for chemical and physical testings. We produce optical emission spectrometers. We produce energy dispersive X-ray fluorescence. We produce X-ray diffraction spectrometers in general. Some years ago, we decided to focus our attention to some industrial application of X-ray diffraction. X-ray diffraction is normally a technique widely used in research centers, in semiconductor industry.
That is a subsidiary of the Dango Dienenthal group, which is worldwide operating with more than 450 employees all over the world. My company is located in western Germany, in Hamm, and the head office is a little bit more south. So today we heard a lot about heat treatment, and now we come to the working guys, because somebody has to place the work pieces in the furnace and take it out and so on, so that we can reach all the quality we heard about today. So that gives us a question, why is the handling technology for heat treatment so important? Of course, we learned today the quality of the product, but also to save energy. If we can decrease the furnace open time or something like that, and also to reduce the cost. That means by manpower or by energy.
ICP duo, flex and jumbo. So the mono, there is only one cell in which this cell we can do carburising and quenching, so the heat treatment and the quenching. The duo, then there is the duo with two cells, the flex with to one cell to 8 cells we choose, and then the jumbo for very big production without any tunnel. And I'm going to introduce also the ICBP Nano. It's for very small loads. So for loads for maximum 100 kg. I'm going to detail this in a few slides.
Everything that has to do with engine and powertrains. Then we have a large instrumentation and measurement division. And last but not least, the advanced simulation department, which is the part of the company where I belong. And we produce software, which is mainly used in automotive field, but by no means limited to that. So, how do we relate to the heat treatment process will be the question. About 10 years ago, we were approached by a company called Ford Motor Company if we can simulate this. So they came with a cylinder head and asked if we can calculate the conjugate heat transfer during the boiling process.
Configurations throughout the world used to be brick. Brick is being changed very quickly throughout the world to monolithics, very high-tech monolithics. So keep in mind that you may see some chemistries in here. You can see 60% aluminum castings or 85% aluminum castings. That really means nothing. What goes into these castings to make them with certain characteristics is what makes them high-tech. So typical operational issues in forging and heat treatment furnaces. Thermal shock, causing fractures due to cycle operating conditions. Opening and closing of doors, turning on and off furnaces. Rising trends, refractories, and forging and thermal processing. One product that we manufacture, this is the high needle-bearing material. It's called Hardening 70 SR, which, at least in parts of the United States, is really starting to kind of revolutionize what's used in these lintel sills and jambs and pier blocks. LCF 798, these are andesite-based materials that we basically use for burner blocks. These are very volume stable, very high temperature products.